I'm Leslie.
And I'm Shelley.
And we are
Sisters in Ebert.
Thank you very much for joining us for another Movie Monday.
The Sisterhood of the
Traveling Pants, 2005.
This book was well loved.
Yes.
Oh, there's a bookmark in it.
Oh, I remember that bookmark.
Oh, there it was.
That's an old one.
Yeah. Life hands you a lemon, say, oh yeah, I like lemons. What else you got?
Henry Rollins.
Henry Rollins said that.
So this was a very exciting when it came out for us.
Oh my gosh, we couldn't wait. Because I feel like this was maybe the first movie where we had read the book.
Maybe.
And like it was like, they're making a movie about it.
I think you're right. And it was like, this was really hyped up at the time.
Mm-hmm. It was like a summery, young girl
Blake
movie.
Lively, America Ferrera, Blake Lively pre-face stuff.
I think her nose was partially done.
America Ferrera, what's her name? Alexis Bledel, and who's Tibby?
I don't know who Tibby is.
I forgot.
I don't.
Amber Tomlin?
Joan of Arcadia.
Is it Amber Tomlin? Is that
Yes, Amber Tomlin. Yes.
You're welcome.
She got there.
Okay, so it's about 4 friends and pants.
And
So the movie opens up to, I remember seeing this in the theater.
Yes, we saw this and we were so excited to see it in the theaters. So excited.
Did we go with a friend? Did we go with Amy?
I tried to go with Amy after we already seen it once.
Okay.
And then I remember looking it up because we were planning to go to a movie, and I was like, let me look up the showtimes in the newspaper, and it left the theater the day before, and I was like, no! So I think it was just us and Mom that went to see it first.
So Carmen is America Ferrera, and she likes to think that fate had a hand in bringing them the pants that summer, as the sewing machine works. She's narrating this, and that they needed them and some faith to hold on to at that time.
A little bit of faith to hold on to when it felt like everything was about to slip away. Yeah.
Shelley really likes this movie.
This is my comfort movie.
Aww.
Like, this is one I can just throw on.
Okay.
And it's there. Like, it just rolls. So
the girls were friends before birth, as their moms had nothing in common but due dates, and met at a prenatal aerobics class. And while Bridget was born first, everyone else was born the same week. Carmen's daddy left, and Lena was there for her. Tibby is upset that she has baby siblings for some reason. Yes, there's a age gap, but it's not. She was like 9, terrible. I think. Yeah. What are they thinking at their age? And I'm like,
and what was I? Just an experiment from their hippie days?
Give me a break. I was watching this as a grown up. I'm like, really?
I'll just ask. My husband is 9 years apart from his younger sister, and he remembers being like so excited to have a baby in the family. My
older stepchildren who lived with us full time were very excited when we had a baby.
They didn't feel like they were being
replaced. I went out of my way to make sure they didn't feel that way too, because I didn't want that. That was my fear, that they were gonna feel like we were like starting over, and we kind of did, but not on purpose. On purpose. Like, it's just an age gap. Age gaps happen. You got some kids who are into preschool activities, and you got some kids who are into middle school activities.
Yes.
So. Okay. So Bridget's mom unalived herself with the worst eulogy ever.
Oh my gosh, this is the worst funeral scene
of all time. And why we can't figure out why she would choose such a thing. I'm like, whoa.
So I think this was their way of PG explaining
what happened,
because it's much more detail in the book. You get how, why, where, all that.
Yeah.
Whereas this was just like, the kids that are old enough will put it together that she was the one that...
Bridget literally runs away from her problems, and Lena
she likes to run.
She's a runner. Lena's just there.
Yeah, Lena doesn't have a shtick. She's the shy one.
She's just not. She doesn't have a personality.
Well, the whole thing in the book is she's beautiful.
Okay,
but
she's very shy.
Yeah, she's very shy, and people look at her like, "Oh my gosh, you're gorgeous!" Like people fawn over her, which I don't think Alexis Bledel was exactly the right choice. She's beautiful in her own way, but as she's described in the book, it's like this jaw-dropping beauty that's all people can focus on.
Yeah.
And so she doesn't have anything else.
I don't get that from,
her art is like her thing, but people don't see it because she's beautiful.
They were 16 and had never been apart, but all are traveling for the summer except Tibby, who is working at Wallman's and making a documentary.
Which I remember reading the book. I always pictured it like a Walgreens.
Yeah, but this is kind of like
a Walmart,
a Walgreens Walmart hybrid. It looked like.
I think it's all Walmart.
Bridget is going to. Oh, I guess that would be the wall too. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Bridget is going to an all-girls soccer camp in Mexico, and Carmen is to visit her dad in South Carolina. Lena's going to Greece to see her grandparents. Mm-hmm. They find magic jeans in a consignment shop that fit all four perfectly with very different bodies. They break into the abandoned aerobic studio for some reason to have a ceremony about the magic pants, and all the girls set the rules for the pants and will mail it to each other.
That's where their moms met. Yeah, the aerobic studio.
Yeah, we know, but weird.
I don't know why it was abandoned. Maybe it's just closed. Yeah, I don't think it's abandoned.
But that's breaking and entering. That's worse.
That's definitely they're breaking and entering for sure. They climb a fire escape and crawl through a window.
Pants equal love. Love your sisters and love yourself. Bridget is cold.
Such a teen movie. Like, this appeals to like preteens and teen girls. Like, that's who it's based on.
I was in like my first entering second year of college.
Yeah, you were a little old for this.
Bridget is coldly sent off by her father, and Carmen's mother
that's Blake Lively's real dad.
Yeah, you said. That's awesome. And Carmen's mother is convinced that she'll be miserable in South Carolina. Well, wasn't Blake Lively the only one underage when they made this movie?
Yes, she was 16. Yeah. Everybody else was 18 at least.
18 plus, yeah. Lena rides a burro up a Greek hill awkwardly with her grandfather, who doesn't speak, and is greeted warmly by her grandmother. Mm-hmm. Bridget arrives to the Mexican soccer camp and is immediately attracted to a young male soccer coach. She's very promiscuous. Cute. And he's got the worst haircut from that era, too. Mm-hmm.
Carmen kind of looks like Brian from the Backstreet Boys.
A little bit. Yeah, I can see that.
This is past when people
I was thinking Brian he was going for Zac Efron hair. But who knows? Carmen arrives off the train to South Carolina and is greeted by her dad, who is a higher up at Madison Hotels. Her dad is Weasley Eric from
Billy Madison. I remember the first time I saw this, I was like, where have I seen that man before?
And he was also the crappy boyfriend in Adventures in Babysitting. But yeah, so that's why I put because he's set up that he has this big hoity-toity job, and I'm like, he must be, because he's a higher up at Madison.
He's very different than Eric, his character, though. He is like...
he's got that weasel. No, he doesn't do that in this movie.
He is like almost timid.
And reveals he moved to the suburbs and has a live-in partner with Carmen's 2 teens of her own.
You never told me, though.
But she's like devastated he moved to the suburbs.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Because he always said he hated it.
Yeah. And they're getting married that summer. And guess who his bride-to-be is? Sylvia!
Sylvia from Three Men and a Baby.
But what happened to Tom Selleck?
She went with Eric instead.
No.
This Madison Hotel.
Mary looks very different, too.
Bridesmaids together.
Yeah, she has two teens herself. Tibby is bored at her job and stickers her own forehead with price stickers, but hears a crash in the next aisle and a young girl is unconscious. An ambulance is called and the girl is wheeled out on a gurney, but gains enough consciousness to tell Tibby she's got a sticker on her head.
The same girl who just wet her pants while she passed out.
Right. Lena is drawing by the sea and sees a hunky fisherman and falls in while wearing the pants. And the pants are hooked on some debris, and she's saved by said fisherman, who is Kostos. And attends... Kostos Kaligaros, right?
Yes.
And attends...
No, she's Lena Kaligaros.
Oh. So
Kostos Dunas.
Dunas, yeah. And attends university, but is helping his grandpa for the summer. Kostos asks Lena out for Saturday, but she says no. Bridget shows off at camp. We're bouncing back and forth.
Yeah,
we go. By the way.
Yeah,
there's
this is a nice ensemble movie where it keeps
there's
pace
no rhyme or reason.
moving.
Like it's just
yeah.
And
that's how the book is too. Like
you can always tell when you're in Mexico because there's sepia tones on
yes,
it's very orange.
This movie is very visually appealing.
It is.
There is
it's
lot
like
of
candy.
Bright colors. It's nice, and like the grease scenes.
Oh my gosh, gorgeous. So Bridget shows off at camp to coach Eric and lies, saying she's 17 and races him on the beach running. Bridget feels when running nothing bad can happen. Carmen is a fish out of water with her dad's new family, but I feel like she's doing some of that herself.
For sure.
Like, they're trying really hard, I feel like, to make her feel welcome.
She's in a bad attitude because her plan changed. Like, what she thought it was going to look like isn't what it's looking like.
And where her dad lives is different. She feels like, she feels like he changed who he is, I think.
But, like, you don't know him.
And you get older, and you change sometimes. Like, you don't want to pay the outrageous rent in the city.
And it's also, she's mad he's got this whole family, and he barely talks to her.
Yeah. And Lydia's kids are all in on their parents' love story. They're very excited about it. And Carmen is upset.
I guess in this scene they kept laughing, like he was ad-libbing all this stuff, like the bowling story, and like he made all of it up, and they didn't know any of it was happening, so they kept like breaking character.
And Carmen is upset how changed her dad is. Her mom is mad that her dad sprung his new family on her. Her mom is big
I'll just come down there and get you.
She's so bitter.
She is. You can
She's
tell.
So bitter. She did not even want her to go and see him. Like, I knew this was going to happen, Carmen.
I don't want to say I told you so.
But I did.
Then don't say it.
Yeah. Exactly. And like, I guess I didn't pick up on at first that the one teen wasn't talking, but he doesn't talk. It's mostly the girl.
Paul doesn't talk.
Lena tells Tibby what happened to her wearing the pants and loves Grease, but ships the pants off to the next wearer, Tibby. Lena's grandma asks about Kostas' shirt she finds in the wash.
Does it belong to? I know all the boys.
Yes, I know everybody. And apparently their families have feuded for years, so you must never see him. Blah, 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 blah.
This bothered me because it's opposite in the book.
Oh, his family was upset.
No, they wanted them to be together.
That's right. I remember that.
Pushing them to be together.
Yes.
And then they completely changed it for the movie to make it like Romeo and Juliet. But I didn't want that.
Yeah.
I wanted them...
Be true to the novel.
Yes.
Tibby gets the pants while working on her documentary, and they're hand-delivered by Bailey, who got it by mistake, and it also was the little girl who passed out on the floor at work. Mm-hmm. Bailey is ticked off that Tibby took her wallet, and they hassle each other for a bit.
They're very similar personalities, but like... clear age difference.
Bailey's 12, supposedly.
Yes.
But she looks younger. Mm-hmm. A truce is drawn, and Bailey asks to be Tibby's assistant while making her documentary. Carmen's dad invites her to play tennis in the morning, but they have to stop by Paul's game first. I put pending stepbrother. That's who Paul is. Bridget is very forward and continues flirting with Eric. I play forward. Yeah, I can tell. It cuts back and forth from Bridget's soccer to Paul's soccer.
I love that was
scene. A neat cut. Yeah,
the soccer ball flies and then it lands in the next game, like you see it.
Yeah,
it's cool transition.
We cut back and forth from Bridget's soccer to Paul's, and Lydia's upset that the wedding venue is flooded. Lydia's the stepmom to be. Is flooded, and Carmen's dad goes with her and has Paul play her in tennis instead.
He's like, I gotta help Lydia.
Yeah,
Paul play with you.
And I'm like, why? Why can't Lydia handle that herself?
It's also like, why can't we just scrap the whole... Like, she wanted to play with you. Yeah. Like, she didn't want to play tennis.
Right.
She wanted to play with her father.
She cared about. And, like, Lydia's a grown woman.
Yes.
Like...
And, like...
What's he gonna do?
And also, like, okay, yeah, you need to figure out where you're gonna have your wedding now, but you can wait an hour.
Right. How long are they really gonna play tennis for? Give me a break.
Yeah, I don't think Carmen's in the best of shape. She's not gonna be out there for hours and hours.
Which, let's recall, this is what was marketed to us as fat, too, back in the day.
And she's like...
She's not.
Not. at all. But
yeah,
that's the whole thing. Is like, she's different
so out of shape. Oh my gosh, how these jeans possibly fit her? And I'm like, give me a break. We were terrified of weight in the early aughts, and this is another example of that. So Carmen gets out a lot of aggression on the court, and on comatose Paul's head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like a huge welt she creates for the ball.
Like, don't take it on him.
I know.
He's just a pawn in this too. Like, stop.
Yeah.
Lena brings back Kostas' shirt and is upset that he didn't tell her the other day about their families, and Kostas doesn't care for arguments of old men.
Mm-hmm. Which clearly Lena likes him. She pulled his boat in trying to see him, to give him back
and he's
the
like
shirt.
Helping her. He comes up behind her.
And she's like, oh, I wasn't doing anything.
Yeah. Tibby gets in trouble at work, and Bailey meets her at work with her stuff for the documentary, and they find...
what are you doing with my stuff?
And finds
Your mom gave it to me.
A new subject to interview. Yeah. Yeah, your mom gave it to me. Brian McBrien is a master at Dragon Slayer video games, so they go and spend all day with him.
I don't think we explained. Tibby's making a documentary about
losers.
Boring losers. Yeah. Yeah, people that nobody wants to see.
Yeah, that nobody wants to talk to, and nobody's interested in their lives.
Yes.
Tibby runs out of tape after being sucked into Brian's gameplay and will go back again the next day. Carmen enters the kitchen speaking Spanish to everyone in her dad's house, like a complete...
Isolating herself yet again.
Yes. Now this I was like, okay. You
She's
don't
rebelling.
have... Like, yeah. And Dad shuts it down as only he can understand her, and the wedding is relocated to their house. Paul's missing on a mystery errand that he ran on, and Paul went to Atlanta, we find out, to visit his daddy, who's in an alcohol rehab facility.
He goes once a month.
And they don't tell Krista, the stepsister, or it will upset her, because Krista's being mad at her dad.
Yeah.
So
hostility
you think Krista and Carmen might bond a little, because they both have daddy issues.
Yeah, but I don't.
Carmen's not able to see outside of her purview,
and I don't think Kristen would understand because she sees Carmen's dad as a good dad.
That's true. That's true.
They can't relate because she's like, "That's not true. He's wonderful."
Bridget thinks Eric wants to go to the canteen and wants her to go to the cantina. Because he'll be out Saturday because she overhears him mention it.
Listen, I've never played soccer in my life, but I want to go to the soccer camp and I want to go to the cantina. This looks
You
fun.
wouldn't be allowed. You're a minor. Bailey asks Tibby about the pants and tries them on, which Tibby okays when distracted. Tibby mails off the jeans which she wore when she met Brian McBrien and pretends that she's annoyed by Bailey in her letter. Like, this kid just latched on to me and she won't let go. Lydia wakes Carmen so the housekeeper can wash her sheets, but Carmen says she'll do them herself and gets really uppity about it.
People wash their sheets all the time.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
And meanwhile, the maid's just like side-eyeing.
Yeah, she's like,
I'm not touching this with a 10-foot pole. Lena accidentally runs into Kostas at the fish market while sketching, and he insists that she's an artist. Kostas moved back to Greece with his grandparents after his parents died in a car accident when he was a kid. When he was 12, he did live in America for a while. Kostas calls Lena out for not really fearing her grandparents, but instead fearing something else, and Lena realizes she fears letting others in. Lena goes swimming and Kostas joins her.
In a bra.
Yeah.
she wears
her bra with little sparkly things on it. That's a bra!
It's a bustier.
I think she looks cute. Bailey isn't waiting for Tibby after work one day, and Tibby finds out from their neighbor that Bailey has leukemia and they're stopping treatment because she's not doing well. Bridget sneaks to the cantina, scolded by Eric for coming, but dances with her at first, but then stops abruptly and says he can't dance with her, and he can't do this. Lena is loosening up being around Kostas so much and sketches him. Tibby continues the documentary, and Bailey, which, remember, we all thought Kostas was so cute in this movie.
I do think he's so cute still. I think he's so cute. And I love, they dated in real life after this for a long time.
I didn't know that.
I think they were engaged maybe even.
What happened?
I don't know. It makes me sad.
It does.
I feel like they should be together.
Tibby continues the documentary, and Bailey arrives late, and Tibby is easy on her, which Bailey realizes because she found out, who told you? Like, she knows.
She's like, well, what do you mean?
She's like, why? She's like, it's okay. It's okay. Like, you know, because that would never be okay.
Yeah.
Like, why did you show up? Blah, 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 blah. She's like, who told you? Bailey continues with Tibby, even if only because she feels bad for her.
Yeah, she's like, is it because you feel sorry for me?
Maybe. She's like, all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's like, I can
prefer
that to you just.
At least she's honest.
Yeah.
Carmen feels bad when the bridesmaid's dress doesn't fit and goes off on Lydia for it when it's not Lydia's fault. Like,
It's not, but like the way they're talking about her is not okay either.
No.
Like, they're like, we'll just get some more fabric for the other. We'll start over on the other one.
But I think when they meant the other one, they meant the other dress, not the other girl.
Well, but she said, we'll hem this for Krista, and we'll just start over on the other one. Like like they had just said Krista's name.
Okay.
And it's just that's how she's felt the whole time. That they're just passing her off.
Yeah. And I said it's her dad's fault for not knowing her size.
Yeah.
Because the reason they got the size in the first place was what her dad said.
He guessed her measurements.
Yeah. Which is crazy.
And Lydia even
That's crazy.
Lydia says it very nicely to the dressmaker. She's like, I had no idea her father would be so off on her measurements.
Right.
I'm sorry. Like, she's apologizing.
Yeah.
Because it is kind of her bad. She gave her the measurements.
Right. Bridget writes Lena and continues seeing Eric as a goal to be won and corners him again on the beach, and he admits she scares him and she obsesses to avoid. I skipped a page.
They kind of like awkwardly hold hands.
Yeah.
Like, let's go.
I don't like them together. I don't like this whole thing. It's icky. No. It's gross.
Yeah. I think if he was cuter, I would like it better.
You'd give him a pass then for being a perv.
But she's the one, he's not pursuing her. Yes, he gives in eventually. Spoiler. But
yeah,
she's after him this whole time.
Bridget also tries again to cross about
his boundaries.
To cross his boundaries. Thank you. Yeah, I probably meant Eric's boundaries. Carmen gets a cab home to a dark house and is upset when she realizes no one is out looking for her, which that is kind of crappy. Why weren't they looking
they're just sitting at the
dinner like it's nothing.
Having a happy family dinner.
And they're at the dinner table as normal, so Carmen throws a rock through the window and goes home. Tibby talks to Bailey, who is afraid of not having enough time and of what she'll miss. I know that part was rough. But yeah, Carmen's dad was big time like goofball here. Like what were they thinking?
Right. She's this girl in this unknown
and
city.
She's underage.
Like, yeah, the 16-year-old wandering the city she's never been to before. We'll just let her be.
Well, my fiance said I have to come to dinner. Lena tells Kostos about her friends and admits to him he was right, and she's afraid of not being who her family sees her as. Kostos sees everything in her and kisses her.
So beautiful. I want to be on this boat in Greece.
Carmen feels the pants brought her bad luck and sends them to Bridget, and her mom seems very satisfied that she was right because why should dad move on?
Yeah, this is not right.
But he shouldn't have moved on without Carmen. That's the difference. But I think she'd be mad even if he did include Carmen. I don't know. I feel like mom's just mad.
Yeah, I think mom would be bitter regardless, just with how things ended with them.
Because she feels jilted. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bridget is excited the pants arrive and feels they will make things happen. Yeah, I know.
And her friends are like,
what?
Cool.
Some jeans.
You're hugging a pair of jeans.
Carmen complains to Tibby about Lydia and crew, and Tibby feels Carmen should talk to her dad honestly and not blame his new family. But Carmen says Tibby runs from her feelings. So what does she know?
And Tibby's like, I don't have to take this. You don't know what I'm going through. Yeah. You didn't even ask about my friend who's dying of leukemia.
Right. Did she know at that point?
She didn't.
No.
Because Tibby hadn't told them.
Bridget gets ready that night in the pants and goes past Eric's bunk to the beach, and he comes and kisses her. Lena is dreamy and goes for a walk to meet Kostos on his moped. Kostos is going back to school and tells her he loves her, but they're interrupted by her angry family and grandparents. Yeah. Lena's grandma is big mad she went out against her family and tells her that she is nothing because of it. Because you go against your family, you're nothing. You're nothing.
It was just dancing.
Yeah.
Was this just dancing?
Like, you broke your grandfather's heart. Bridget feels more empty than before after Eric and her hook up. Surprise, surprise. Bailey is in the hospital and not doing well, and Tibby is avoiding her, and Carmen apologizes for going off on her and discusses Bailey, which makes Tibby confront Bailey's future as uncertain.
Yeah. So, was it Tibby's mom told Carmen what was going on?
No. She told Tibby that she was in the hospital. Okay. She's like, maybe you should go see her. I might.
No, but to tell her about Bailey at all.
Oh,
like,
I think
that Bailey had leukemia.
I think so. Yeah.
Your mom told me what was going on.
Yeah, you're right. Lena gets the pants and confronts her grandpa about having a chance to be with who she wants to be with. And Lena goes to Kostos at the ferry to say goodbye.
With Papu's blessing.
Papu's blessing. Go. And tells him she loves him too.
I get the butterflies when I think about this scene, the music, and she's running to him.
That's why the next book / movie killed me.
Because they just summed it all up.
I know.
In the next movie. They crammed 3 books into one, and it ruined the series. It didn't ruin it, but it wasn't what it should have been. This should have been a 4-part movie.
This should have been better than Lord of the Rings.
1 book, one movie.
Yes, I agree.
That's what you should get. And now there's a 5th book. Now I need a 5th movie.
Well, they're in talks. They've been in talks for years.
I know, because all the girls are best friends.
Yeah,
they would
in real
gladly
life. In real life.
do the fifth book is so good.
Yeah.
They need to. It's like an adult version of this that just brings it all back together. It's great. Okay. Sorry. I need it.
Okay. Where did I leave off? Tibby urges Carmen to call her dad, and he's glad she calls and thinks she's apologizing, but she lets him know she's angry at him for having a new family and feels why should she apologize for the rock? Maybe. For the rock,
I'm sorry I broke their window, but
and feels unable to fit in and wants to know why he didn't try to connect to her more, and she hangs up on him.
Why does Paul go see his alcoholic dad every month?
Yeah.
You only visit me twice a year.
Yeah, if that.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Twice a year.
Tibby's coworker asked where her little friend is, Bailey, and points out how Bailey really sees people. She really sees people, doesn't she? That's a talent, you know. Lena, sends the pants to Tibby and explains they brought her immense joy and love. Tibby is urged that things will happen for her too, and she finally goes to visit Bailey.
Oh, the music here too, as they showed the hospital walls of like the cancer ward, the pediatric cancer ward.
Yeah, so it's all the kids.
They have their art, like strong things, and oh my gosh.
Okay, I'm getting.
Also, where are Bailey's parents?
I know.
Why are they not spending time with their child?
Yeah, they should be with her every second.
I know, like Tibby walks in and no one's in the room.
That's true. Are we to believe maybe this is the night, like late at night?
It was nighttime for sure, yes.
But late. I hope it's late. Brian also went to visit Bailey and brought her a handheld game to play, and Tibby brought Bailey the pants to have since they are magic. Oh. Tibby wants desperately to heal Bailey, and Bailey says that the pants magic already worked.
Oh, they already worked their magic on me.
They brought me to you. Oh my gosh. And Bailey tells Tibby she needs to finish the movie for Bailey.
Because you can.
Oh!
But she said, why? Because you can.
I'm sorry. I'm back in the NICU right now, too. Like, I'm just like,
And then it slow fades to Tibby's face laying in her bed. Yeah. And you hear the phone ring. And you hear Tibby's mom, oh, okay. I'll tell her.
Bailey passes away.
I think they did it very well. Like, making a conversation, just
and
not
like how it's not like Tibby was laying there when she took her last breath.
Right.
Because that would be a little overdramatic too.
Yes. And like, because I remember when Aunt Betty and Uncle Bob died, and I remember hearing the phone ring and like laying in bed and knowing something was wrong.
Yeah.
And like, that's the feeling you get from this.
Yeah. Our aunt and uncle, or great aunt and uncle, they both had cancer and they died within a day of each other. Yeah. Like, it was a love story for the ages. They didn't want to live without the other. Yeah. Bridget is a self-destructive mope and big time depressed when she gets home.
Yeah, shouldn't have banged that counselor.
Yeah. Tibby is comforted by Brian and starts work on her documentary again. Yeah. And finds video from Bailey about making good things count more than bad in life. And there's a little loser in everyone.
She's so wise.
Yeah.
It's so nice that Brian and Tibby have each other because of Bailey.
Because of Bailey, yeah. She brought them
together. Yes.
Yep. Lena finds the letter she missed under her bed and calls Carmen about Bridget being in a bad way. So Carmen...
It came out of the pants. Like, she pulled the pants out of the package and it fell out. And she never saw it until she was ready to leave Greece and was packing up her stuff.
Yeah. So Carmen and Tibby go to Bridget to help. Bridget remembers some good things about her mom and tries not to be sad because that proves she's not like her mom. And the girls point out that Bridget has an inner strength and friend support that her mom didn't have. So their moms sucked. Because they didn't support their friends.
Yeah. Granted, they all had kids. They were a little busy. Yeah. Where these are teenage friends.
And I wonder if the moms even stayed in touch. I guess they
didn't. In the books, they did.
Yeah, they didn't in the books. That's what I thought.
They weren't close anymore.
Then how'd the girls stay in touch?
Because they're little kids.
You don't go a place without your parents.
I think they lived close. Though. Okay. Like they were walking to each other's houses.
Lena's family in Greece sees her off fully come into her own and is comfortable in her own skin, and she tells her grandpa she'll miss him in Greek.
And he says it in English.
I'll miss you too. Yeah, it's like miss you too. Yeah, because she was like, "Papu, mama, yeah.
Papa Lisi's Papu."
Yeah,
miss
you too. I was like, oh.
So
Bridget's
nice.
dog runs off with the pants, and she runs after the dog and runs into Eric, who apologizes to her.
Eric.
I know. And she does too, and they agree to be friends, and she leaves without her dog, but with the pants, so...
The dog ran right back. Like,
okay.
You don't really see it. But she gets the pants, and then he's immediately walking back, like, towards home.
Okay. But I was just like...
Yeah. Yeah, we abandoned the dog real quick.
And it's, like, a really awkward, like, walk of shame kind of thing.
Yeah, she's in her pajamas, barefoot. Walking away from him in his khaki pants.
Yeah, and he's not, like, he went out of his way to come apologize.
He was looking for her house, like he says it, and then,
the girls meet Lena at the airport, and all the girls have an intervention to take Carmen to her dad's wedding. In the car, Lena shows Greek pictures to the girls, and all catch up with Tibby, calling her documentary Bailey. In South Carolina, Carmen decides she doesn't want to go, and Bridget has Carmen wear the pants so she'll be brave and go to the wedding. Yeah. Carmen sneaks into the wedding as the processional starts and distracts her dad as his bride reaches the altar. Yeah. And I hate her shirt so much.
I know. She is not dressed appropriately.
And it's like such an early 2000s shirt, and it's just hideous.
The white trim
with the pink, hot pink,
yeah,
like, with flowers, like those.
Yeah,
it's hideous.
Yeah, it's not a nice shirt.
Let's see. This is the only thing that I had kind of.
It was
but it's brighter than
much
that. Much
nicer.
Yeah,
she should have worn this to the wedding.
Yes, she could have got away with that. That and like a white skirt. Ditch the pants. Don't wear the pants. Yep.
She needed the pants to make her brave, though.
Dad interrupts the service to call Carmen up so the whole family is there together, and Carmen quietly protests due to not being dressed, but her dad says he needs her and hugs her and lets her cry.
And now is standing in the maid of honor place.
I was just gonna say.
I was like, this is her mother. Like,
yeah,
you
this
would be
is
on
Krista's
the other
mother.
side.
Yeah. And remember at the, like, a dress shop, Lydia made such a big deal about she wanted
the
a
whole
wedding
thing to look uniform. But I think Lydia is a good person.
And she is, because she even, like, grabbed Carmen's hand and was glad. Because I thought Lydia,
my
fear was, like, Lydia's going to be bad.
Lydia's a nice lady. She
is, yeah. She's glad that Carmen's there.
So, like, she doesn't mind that this is ruining their photos.
Yes.
This is making it, like, they'll have
the family is complete. Yeah.
Yes, that they came back together at this moment. Yes.
Lydia extends her hand to Carmen, too, and Carmen takes Krista's place for some reason.
Oh, my gosh. It bothers me, though.
Carmen narrates that likely they changed because they had to and not because of the pants. The girls know that no matter where their paths take them, they will always come back together, and there is a crane shot of them enjoying each other in a gazebo after the wedding.
Anyway.
As close-ups of the pants with all their experiences are shown, including that Bailey was there, as These Days plays.
Yeah, so that was one of their rules in the beginning, that they're going to document it on the pants. So, like, there's a hole where the hook went through, so hooked on Costos.
Yeah.
And then Bailey was here.
And somebody learned to embroider a sun
on the butt. I don't know.
On the butt? I thought it was on the knee.
I think it's on the butt. There's something on the butt.
There's something on the butt. Okay.
They show the back here.
The end.
The front, not the back.
You played the soundtrack constantly.
I did. I heard the soundtrack. Loved it. Still listen to some of the songs on it. Loved it.
Do you have fun facts?
None that are coming to my mind right now.
Okay. I do know all the girls are friends in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because Blake Lively was still in school, the girls went to, like, her choir, performance at school and stuff like that.
Yeah. I know they went to, like, they had to train a lot for this. So, like,
Lena was kind of off on her own a lot because she was in Greece.
And she had to do, like, mule riding lessons, Vespa riding lessons. Bridget had to learn to do the soccer moves. Like, there's a one where she, like, takes her feet around the soccer ball and, like, lifts it up, like, jumps with the ball. And, like, she did that on her own. Like, she did a lot of the stunts herself. Like, they had a lot that they had to learn for these.
And then there's Carmen.
And then Carmen and Davey that didn't have to do anything. But I love these books. And so, like, yes, the movie's different, but I think it did it well in its own right.
I thought you said they showed them on the back. They don't.
But showed what?
The pants, like them.
No, on the other covers.
Oh.
The pants change because they're adding more to it. Every summer they add more.
Yeah. These are summertime pants.
They only do them in the summer.
You wear pants in the summer.
Oh, denim.
In Mexico.
South Carolina and Mexico. Even Greece. Like,
I know.
And Bethesda, even that gets hot.
Yeah. But is that where they're supposed to be? Bethesda, Maryland?
Yeah, Bethesda, Maryland.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I love these books. I so want them to make another one. Please.
Girls want to.
Please,
the girls want
the fifth
to.
book into a
Ryan
movie.
Reynolds, make it happen.
Please, Ryan Reynolds. We need to redeem Blake's career.
Yeah,
like she's struggling right now. This is how we can turn it around.
That's
because
true.
This has a following.
Right now, nobody likes her. She's got mean girl energy.
I know. We need to change this.
Yeah. Help a girl out.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Love it.
If you look below the description of this video, you'll see links to our social media. We are at Sisters and Ebert on Facebook and Instagram. Please like, follow, subscribe, and comment. Please share the video if you can. It'll help move this channel up in the algorithm and hopefully get us on our feet here. We're begging you. Once again, we are coming to you for some magic. We thank you, though, for joining us, and we'll see you next week at the movies.